officers, for your information, I've just posted a link to the agenda in the officers forum. Please keep me on time and one another if we can, just in case we get a little bit long-winded. Let's try and make this as smooth as possible. And that's it, gents. So, firstly, let me welcome you all to our annual award ceremony. Now, for those of you that have joined us recently or have never been part of this little charade that we have here, this is a way that we recognize one another's accomplishment within the community. We don't think we're real soldiers or think that our awards are equivalent to real battlefield commissions, but what they are equivalent to is what we've done in the game, milsim wise, and what we achieve outside of the game on an organizational level, which is quite a feat in itself. So, that being said, I'd like to start this ceremony this afternoon by thanking you all for being here, but also thanking you all for your participation and your continued support all round for making essentially RG what it is. Your activity, your contributions, your dedications, and your loyalty is really what create the brotherhood at RG and what allows us to continue to thrive and continue to go forward. So, a personal thanks from myself. Um, on behalf of everybody in the staff and obviously myself in particular. Now, before we go on with what's going to be your awards and your commendations this afternoon, I only have one award to give. Now, within this particular award, recognizes somebody that's obviously been part of RG now quite solid for 6 months, has achieved a great deal of success within the task force, has taken you gentlemen as the RG task force into battle within deployment 4, and really excelled in every aspect of the community in terms of supporting myself within High Roller, which isn't easy, liaising with all of the troop, and just really bringing the community together and helping it to function as it does and as you see it today. So there's a lot of hard work going on in the background. So without further ado, Captain Wolfen, can I please ask you to step forward? As a senior officer of the task force, I'd like to convey our thanks from myself and the officers group for all of the work that you do, recognizing all of your accomplishments here, demonstrating your initiative and skill in many ways outside of the game and in the game to enhance the task force. I hereby award you with the Command and Control Command Combat Commendation. Thank you very much. Handshake, hand you the ribbon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, where's the damn applause animation?
Yep. Sorry, that's the only award that I'll be giving this afternoon, gentlemen. I put this small award ceremony together this afternoon, and the staff here and the officers are now going to be making a few announcements themselves and giving awards appropriately to their men. So thank you again, gentlemen, and I look forward to seeing who does get the awards and merits, and I'm sure it's all very well received and deserved. Thank you.
So yeah, just echoing what Andrew has said there. It's something like this wouldn't work unless everyone was really in it. And for me, the best thing about being part of this community is the teamwork, and that means that each and every one of you are playing your part. I've started myself right at the lowest ranks in Gambler, and been at various levels doing various different things. So I understand what it's like to be at all parts of this, and it really doesn't work unless absolutely everyone is playing their part, and that has really been recognised. But above and beyond that, I want to say a few special thank yous in the form of some awards. I've actually got quite a lot, so I'm not going to say them all. I'm only going to mention 4 in particular, and we'll be publishing the rest later. So lots of people are being recognised, but in particular I want to hand a commander ribbon to Nash and Righty for their exemplary leadership of Gambler. They've really done a fantastic job, not only within the within the battles itself, but also setting up the new structure, which I told him wouldn't work, and he's proved me wrong. So thank you very much to Nashor and Righty, and I'm going to bash you guys by asking you to step forward as well. Yes. Congratulations, guys. Here's your ribbons.
Thank you.
I'll get back.
Yay! No salute.
It's very informal. The second award is the Special Forces Award. This is awarded to the one person in the Special Forces at any one time. And he's not here, but I did want to make a special note to Gore for how he's really transformed the way that Vegas operates within RG. He's done an excellent job forming up a new team from scratch and really helping set a really good tone and culture, making sure that they work really well with the other units. As Gore's not here, I'm going to ask Sveik to step forward on his behalf. In fact, I may just give it to Sveik because, you know, he turned up, which is actually probably more important.
I'm honored.
I may end up giving it to you, Sveik. We'll see later. Congratulations, thank you very much, and a good thank you to all of Vegas for what you guys have done so far.
I will pass your congratulations.
Thank you. The third commendation is a unit-wide citation for exemplary performance, and this is being awarded to Gambler. You guys have had sustained high performance, very low casualties, especially given the difficulty that we've had where the enemies need to be shot about 8 times before they die. So it's very impressive how low you've kept casualties in that time. And you've also been really prompt on the radios and following orders, and really disciplined in how you've managed to defend the objectives even when things were quite tough. So I'm going to ask Nash to step forward again on behalf. Just notice you right to swap places. You guys are so in sync. So Nash, on behalf of all Gambler, congratulations for an exemplary default. And the final award is the champion of the recent deployments, the D4 champion, and this is being awarded to Magoo. Effectively, guys, D4 would not have happened was it not for Magoo. When we lost some of our mission makers, he stepped up. He put in a lot of work behind the scenes to create the missions, making best use of some of the technology that we have available. He's come up pretty much single-handedly from both a design and implementation perspective, and yeah, the last 4 weeks would not have been possible without him. In addition to that, he's also done a really good job leading Excalibur, which is also a new group that's getting off the ground, and I've seen some big strides made in how those guys are performing. So congratulations to you, Magoo.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done, mate.
You don't get away without stepping forward and being a
Step forward.
has to happen to everyone.
Here.
Congratulations, Magoo.
There's your ribbon, yeah.
Thank you.
Well done, the champion. Salute. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you, Magoo.
As a further note to that, even though only one person does get awarded the D4 champion, I'd also like to have a special thank you to Roseri, who was a constant support, not just to Magoo, but the rest of the team for his efforts in the mod pack leading up to D4. So a big thank you to Raz as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Raz.
Yeah, good skills.
Yeah, here.
And
Good
that's
job,
it for
boy.
me.
Okay, gents, so now it's the section leader stepping forward just to address the task force and their units with some D4 information and thanks, etc. So can we have Magoo, since you're here, can you step forward, please, to address Excalibur?
Absolutely. Is this microphone on? Okay, allow me to be a bit lengthy, but I think it's worth it. I would like to start off with saying that Excalibur is like a Rubik's Cube to me. No matter how long I look at it, just doesn't make any sense. Every time I try it, it comes out just as unexpected. There seems to be no comfortable middle ground with vehicles. Either we die horribly, violent and repeatedly to everyone else's great amusement, I'm sure, or we rip through the battlefield with a devastating effect to everyone else's great dismay. So what can you say about these people? That out of their own free will opt to climb into these contraptions of death in whatever direction it may fall. And again and again tell me they have a good time. Heroes or nincompoops? You be the judge of that. Personally, I call them brothers. I would like to call Goblin, Bats and Bilbo and Critical, and only Goblin and Bilbo is here.
Step forward, gentlemen.
Please do. For your outstanding participation and activity during Deployment 4, I award you the Deployment 4 medals. Also, I would like to say that I might not be light as a bird, nor do I soar through the sky on a pair of steel wings, unless, of course, I'm... sorry, what? Unless I'm catapulted out of a burning tank with a bulkhead firmly tucked between my cheeks. But I do on occasion come to think of the Apollo space program. You know, the guys like Buzz Aldrin, Armstrong, Gus Grissom, and a lot. They all had the right stuff. And I would give that salute to the boys in Talon any day. But to me, Excalibur is Chuck Yeager. Considered to be rogue, difficult to control, consequently not accepted into the space program, he continued to push the envelope. He chased the demons that lived in the clouds in technology that no one else would touch with a 5-foot pole. That's Excalibur to me, and for that I award him the Bronze Unit citation, mostly for bravery but also for excellence. Congrats, Bats, Goblin, Bilbo and Critical.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, you may sit down if you wish, but
Click the wrong button.
That's just his culture. That's his way of saying thanks. Anyway.
I would also like Goblin to remain. Bilbo, please be seated. It's a long stretch across the leg, but we can spoon later. I would also like to recognize Mr. Goblin's promotion to Command Sergeant Major posthumously and reward him the Support Merit Ribbon as a token of my appreciation of his dedication and ability to step up and take care of Excalibur business while I was working on Deployment 4. Thank you, Goblin.
Thank you.
Great job, Bobby.
Thank you, sirs. That's all from Excalibur.
Hey, wake up.
Thank you, Magoo.
As usual, Excalibur problem.
Okay, so we'll save the best for last, I guess. So can we have Foxian next, please?
Incoming.
Contact, soldier. Contact, soldier. Contact, soldier.
Man, staff, troublemaker.
Probably heard that. Stop running around.
Alright,
not
don't
much
distract
to speak
Foxy and
to.
don't move around and stuff when he's talking. He doesn't like to see any distractions or hear any distractions. So
Stop
please.
interrupting me then.
Okay.
Please.
As I was saying, I'm not really much of a speecher, but I want to ask my crew to come forward, including pilots and ground crew.
Talon, please step forward.
Can't you guys even make a nice line? Anyway,
Too much of us.
we just
They
came
don't
out of
have a gambler
D4.
practice.
Yeah, we just came out of D4. We had some rash communication errors with towards Gambler, but we will solve that on a later date. So we'll have a talk with my upcoming new COs and Wolfen. There are some ceremonial badges to hand out to great services to Talon and the RG Task Force. To be heading off with Air Combat Service Merit, which can be handed out to Stel, Zeppelin and Razory. You guys have been around with all the missions, performed exceptionally, and while thinking outside of the box. Then the medical triage ribbon, it's handed out for Greenie, who's not here at the moment, but he performed exceptionally well as keeping his squad mates alive in the field. I've got one for Erasery with Air Combat Merit, which is awarded for its exceptional skills in cast strikes. I've heard a lot of good stories or mentionings about your airstrike runs, which were always spot on target and no friendly casualties has been reported. And we've got another ribbon which is handed out for Blackheart, which is your crew efficiency ribbon. As my upcoming commander for the ground crew, you've done excellent communications in the field. You know what you're doing. Without you, you probably or more casualties would have been sustained in the field. And I also would like to hand you and Pedro a commander ribbon for exceptional commanding for in the field. Then I had some ribbons and we didn't want to do. If
Sorry,
I can find them
you
again.
cut out there for a bit.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, I thought you cut out.
Yeah, you cut out for me as well. You missed the middle of that one, Fox.
Fucking idiot.
I'm sorry.
That's alright, it's just the last ribbon.
Yeah, we've got a couple of ribbons handed out by our CO, Captain Wolfen. Erasery, you receive a star for D4 because of your excellent work. Stel, you've sustained probably the most injuries in entire D4, so you are to be handed out a Purple Heart.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Epic.
You took it to the head, so you can't remember.
Yeah. You hit him hard. Aside of Erasery, also Pedro received a star of D4. Together with that, also Blackheart. Pedro is also awarded with this air transport ribbon for his supply drops to Gambler. And Blackheart for your excellent communications. You know how to handle your radios really good. You're awarded with a signal award. Everything will be posted later, so you can put them into your avatars or your signatures. Then we've got news that Talon is stepping over to a new ranking structure. I'll be heading off with the highest one first. That is for Pedro and Blackheart, who will be promoted to a second lieutenant, which is effective from this day on. Congratulations,
Welcome
Blackheart.
to the Officers Club, boys.
Oh,
Congrats,
yeah.
Blackheart.
Good show, boy.
Thank you.
I lost my... Damn it, where did it go?
It's okay, take your time, mate.
Yeah, I lost my page.
That was the first promotion
There
set
we
in the new
go.
promotion. There we go.
Stel, you're currently a Warrant Officer 3, but with our new ranking structure, you will be promoted to a Warrant Officer Class 1. which will be third in command for the air wing.
Roger. Thank you very much.
Next to that, Pete will be promoted to a warrant officer class 2, who will be working directly under you. And then we've got Zeppelin and Erasery. You two will be promoted to a flight sergeant. Then we've got a Greenie, who's being promoted to a senior airman. And I want to... What is my animation doing? I was in the table there for a moment. We've got our cadet Quendon. We can tell that you are a solid man within talent and aircrew. That you will be promoted to a solid airman from this day on forwards.
Yay, trial passed.
Well done.
Well done, guys.
This is it for Talon.
Permission to speak, Lieutenant Foxian.
Go ahead, Stan.
Does my Purple Heart still count if most of the people that were killing me were Private Pete?
Yes,
Definitely.
definitely.
Fucking
Pete
hell.
gets a separate medal.
God
It
damn it.
should give you 2.
Yeah.
Okay, if you can
Yeah,
return
congrats,
to your
Talon.
seat.
If you could be reseated, please, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Foxian.
Applause for Talon. Clap, clap,
Clap,
clap,
clap,
clap,
clap.
clap, 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 clap.
That will work in Daisy.
You do the honours, Wolf?
We on to Vegas next.
Vegas, yeah.
Gore, if you'd like to step forward and speak to Sveik.
Well, I guess there's no people in the room, but okay.
I think they're camouflaged.
Okay, first of all, I want to say I'm sorry for my lateness, but real life. Okay, so as you all know, Vegas was recently reworked, with me being the leader, new members. Vegas has a lot of reworking been done to it. That brings a lot of challenges with that, lots of restructuring, getting used to each other and how the team works. And given those factors, I'm happy with the performance of Vegas, although we still are not up to my standards yet. We can do much, much better, and we will work to do so in the future. So it's unfortunate that Monkey and Jarek aren't here, but Sveik is here, so I'm gonna give my guys their awards. So, Sveik, do you care to step forward, please? Okay, so first for Sveik. Sveik did an amazing job, and he's doing so as the Vegas medic, especially in some of the missions where we were heavily outmanned and outgunned, and we still managed to pull through them, greatly in part to Sveik's ability to keep a lot of us alive. Furthermore, he is an individual with an outstanding sense of discipline and professionalism both in training and in missions. Because of this, I'm gonna reward him with a D4 merit badge. Now, he will receive as well the attendance medal for D4 since he was in all of the missions of D4. Now for Monkey, he has served in RG for a year now. Unfortunately he isn't here, but he will get a medal for that as well. He is a stellar member. You all know Monkey. He's a great guy, and
That's
I'm
the
really
1-year veteran medal, is that correct? Wolf?
Yes, correct. He's a great guy. You all know it. He's a great guy overall, and he's a great addition to Vegas. I'm very happy to having him with us. He also gets the attendance medal for D4 since he was in all 4 missions as well. Jericho will get that medal as well for the attendance, and he also will get the medal given by the Task Force Commander Wolfen as the Star of D4, a Star of D4. And I think, and lastly, but at all not leastly, I want to give a thank you note for Talon especially. I think they did a great job throughout D4 from my perspective, especially, but not only, on what concerns Kaz. I think it was done by Razor. He did a great job helping us in some of our missions where we are engaged by our heavy armor, and if it wasn't for Kaz, we would probably not be alive to this day because we got pretty heavily attacked sometimes. And I also want to congratulate Gambler. I think they did an amazing job, especially Nash and Righty. I remember how Gambler was like 6 months ago, and it's not even close to how they are now. I think they are the best unit probably of RG at the moment. I think they are really, really good. And I want to congratulate them, and I also want to congratulate Magoo for an amazing job as the Excalibur commander, given that they are as well a new unit, and I know as well as he knows the challenges of that. Okay, so that's all my saying for now.
It's been an
Thank
honor.
you. Thank you very much, Gord. You may be seated. Sec, thanks.
Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, 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 clap.
And finally, Nasher. If you'd like to step forward and address Gambler.
There we go.
Really?
Need to be in the middle. Alright, I would like to congratulate everyone in Gambler on their stellar performance during D4, also on all the other units for the great performance. I would like to give a special thank you to myself, because Gambler would be shit without me.
Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap.
No, humble as ever.
Yay!
And then I've got a lot of things to hand out. I'll start with the promotions. I'm not going to ask everyone to step forward because it would take too much time. Firstly, Righty is going to take a bit of an LOA, so he'll be stepping down from his EXO role. Then I'm pleased to announce that Sliceye will be taking over his role as the Gambler EXO. So Sliceye will be promoted from a Sergeant to CSM. Congratulations, Sly.
Congrats, Sly.
Congratulations, mate.
Congrats.
Then we have Duels, who's been fireteam leading for a long time, and I will promote him to Sergeant First Class to put him as the senior fireteam leader. Congratulations, Duels. AD from Private to Corporal is the new NCO, has been doing a really good job on Blade.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Congratulations, AD. Lau from Private to PFC as a medic. You'll be now officially in platoon command. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Kazoo from Private to Private First Class, been doing a really good job in your fire team, stellar attendance, so congratulations, Kazoo. And Eki from Private to PFC, but he's not here.
Nice one, boys.
Congrats all.
Then I've got a couple of ribbons to hand out. First, the 1 year served ribbon for RG. Both Righty and Caesar have served over 1 year in RG, so they the right to call themselves RG veterans or whatever you would say.
RG veterans indeed, well done.
Yeah, well done.
Then I have the command service merit for Dual, Slicey and Caesar for their amazing command of their fire teams during deployment.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Very good.
Then I have the special fellow award for Caesar, who has risked his life to save my ass when I was down close to enemy lines, so congratulations, Caesar. And then the best award for Slicey, because he died so many times, he gets a Purple Heart. So congratulations, Slicey.
Yeah.
Nice one, mate.
Then I have the Combat Infantry Award for AD, Angelus, Dual, Slicey and Caesar. So congratulations, guys, good job.
Yeah, nice one. Thank you.
And the Support Merit for Mars, Skyva and Gazoo for your excellent work. There will be a list posted on the forums later, so you can find all the images you need. Then I have also the Pathfinder ribbon for Eki, who's not here. That's his great performance as a marksman, and the Triage ribbon for Lau for his medical work. So congratulations, guys.
Well done, guys.
Yeah, well done, everyone.
Go Gambler!
Clap, 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 clap.
Wolfen got into my shit, so now I have to do some more. Stars of D4 for Slicey, Dual, Caesar, AD, Angelus, Gazoo, Lau. Yeah, that's it. Me and Righty as well. And I think that's it.
What?
Alright, so good job, Gambler.
Nice one.
Congratulations.
Yay! Yay! Thank you, Sean.
Glorious leader.
Well done.
Attention.
Wow. He just likes sitting.
So yeah, guys, I really want to pick up that although those are all individual awards, really this place only works because everyone is working together. And the thing that I was most impressed by in D4 was just how seamlessly and effortlessly all the groups work together. It's been quite a long time, if ever, that we've had that sort of streamlined coordination between everyone. There are plenty of specific examples that I'm all sure that you can think of yourself. The great work by Talon, both in the air for cash strikes and on the ground calling them in, as well as all the transportation. You know, the guys on the front line would be lost without your support. Excalibur working primarily alongside Gambler to provide extra firepower where needed. Vegas obviously doing their thing as well, and working with Talon at times in order to get around. Why are people leaving?
It's flyby. Let's continue.
Okay. And yeah, obviously Gambler in always being at the front, always being at the center, and just being able to work with whoever's around them at the time, guys. That was superb, not just from your commanders, but also from all of you as individuals. If every single one of you aren't committed to this teamwork, then it just doesn't happen. So great job, guys. It was really, really impressive. To have that many people on such a regular occasion working seamlessly together is not an easy thing. And congratulations to all of you.
Very well said, mate. Well done, everybody.
Here, here.
Okay, well, if I may, Wolf, that
Yep.
pretty much concludes the awards and the promotion ceremony. So we knocked that out really quick. That was really efficient. Before we have our gun salute and our flyby courtesy of Talon, we're going to first talk about some D5 stuff. D5 is on the horizon. We are still coming out of a deployment, so it's going to be obviously a little bit of time until we can come to grips with exactly what we're going to do. If you guys want to contribute into that or want to have any say, there'll be threads where we will be taking kind of advice and recommendations, but at the moment it's still very much work in progress. We've also got the pack being worked on, but once again, we're still using a lot of the content in our current pack, and we're looking at what content goes in there that's essential. So it's all in hand. All of these great nominations that people are putting forward in the forum are being read consistently and continually and posted and reposted in the staff sections. We're mulling over everything, and we're going to come up with a great direction for D5. The focus for 2014 here at RG is really milsim, to perfect our craft within the game, within the actual environment in which we play. That's really where you guys come in as the team leaders and the people that are responsible for making that happen week in, week out. So that's really going to be our focus. We're going to become a real lean, mean fighting machine in terms of the combined arms force within the task force. That, gentlemen, is obviously just piled on with all the thanks and recognition for the staff from both myself and Wolf. And you know, I don't want to take words out of his mouth. He said it himself here today. You guys really are the people that make it all happen. So this afternoon, we've got the Zarkavad Insurgency. It's a little bit of a change of pace. We don't have a pro expert mission maker like we did for D4, which was Magoo making these operations. Unfortunately, you've got myself coming up with some old-fashioned concepts that really are designed just to get us out there, let our hair down a little bit for the next few weeks, just relax, partake in the game, enjoy the game, saturate ourselves in, you know, the game and the amount of action the game can promote for us if we get into those situations. It's a very infantry-based map. Talon will be restricted to transport roles and very light air support. There are very very large AA operations in the area, so we don't want to have any air going over any areas we want. I just wanted to reiterate as well, we're using Alive tonight, which stands for Advanced Infantry. Now, this is all about us using our infantry force on the ground level to push forward into those zones, to clear those areas. By doing that, the whole system works a lot more organically. So because of that, the AI, as opposed to the enemy, will not react to Talon in any way within our operational area. So they'll only react to you guys on the ground. Hopefully that will increase the experience tonight. So I've taken the feedback, we've put it into this mission, we're going to give it a go. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, we've got some backup plans. And I say we go outside now and watch Talon, see what they can do. Wolf, have you got anything, or have our officers got anything they'd like to say to our group before we go and enjoy the show?
I'd like to say something quickly, if I may.
Please, of course.
Just from Talon Ground's perspective, I'd just like to say a couple of thank yous. One is to Wolfen, who I think has done an exceptional job since he took the CEO role a few months back. I think he's just commanded the entire task force with an amazing degree of finesse. And the second one is I'd like to thank the whole of Gambler, because without Gambler, none of this would be possible. The other units would not be able to operate without Gambler, and I think they've acted with utmost professionalism and skill.
Very well said, mate.
Yeah,
Very well
good
said.
skills, mate. Agreed.
Gambler is our largest force. They really are the core of the task force in terms of it's what the support teams orbit, and it's really important that it stays healthy and strong because it makes sure the support units function in their full capacity. So very well said, mate. Thank you for that. Okay, gents, if you'd like to step outside, please, we'll dismiss. Thank you.
Damn, I don't have a long-range radio, so I can tell Stahl not to crash.
There is
won't do any good anyway.
Their radios, like.
In fact, it's probably dead
there's
already.
a radio box here. The one with the sign in front of us.
Okay, Excalibur, do you want to organise yourselves into those vehicles and maybe let off a few gun salutes and somebody get Talon on the horn and find out what's going on with you? I don't know what they're planning. I think Stahl's there.
Yeah, okay.
Do you see a 343 in here?
What channel?
All I see is first aid.
Just try not to shoot down Talon, huh?
Where'd you put it?
You want 343 or 148?
Yeah, let's pop them
Channel
on.
3?
Radio check.
Channel 3.
Radio check. Working now.
No, channel 3.
Channel 3.
343, channel 3 over, radio check out. Lima Charlie Bilbo.
Just for error. Gents, discipline
Yeah,
is
no, no.
absolutely top form between.
I'm not getting the dial tone when I click the button.
Yeah. Yo. Yep.
Radio check 343.
Yep, good. Okay, Irish, the vehicle behind you. Bilbo, this one. Gunner.
Elevation.
Elevation. 3, 2, 1. Goblin, that's you too.
Full elevation out.
Copy that, Bilbo.
Irish is at full elevation.
Copy that. On my go, 1 fire only. We're counting down from 3. On 1, we fire. 3, 2, 1. It's a 4 salute. So 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, sirs. Gun elevation to minimum.
Nowhere minimum match.
Good. Engines off and clear out. Stand in front of the vehicle. Well, we're done over here.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Talon as usual. They'll be by in a moment.
Late as usual.
Blackheart, do you know which way they're coming from?
Yeah, they should be coming from left to right.
Awesome.
Okay, left to right. Their left or our left? I assume their left. Good work with the shooting, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Magoo.
Wish you guys could hear them on the radio. They sound like the Red Arrows.
I don't have Echo working, so I can hear all of it. It's brilliant.
Well, reputation's at stake here.
Gun run out the sun.
A gun run out of the sun. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Nice job on the background image, by the way.
There we go. Nice.
No, that wasn't me, sorry. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that was nice.
Good formation.
That was Wes.
Do we grab the AA rocks left?
Okay, I think that's it, gents.
We're getting ready to run.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you very much.
Alright, let's jump into our mission now. We'll be starting our mission in about 5-10 minutes. So if you want to grab a drink, sort yourselves out, we'll be reconvening. Awesome, dude. I look forward to seeing that. I'm not recording it, so it'd be really nice to see that.